Alright, welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. It is week number 50, and how fitting and how good of a coincidence is it that we're killing the 12-pounder Brigand Cannon, which is the last boss battle for the medium tier. We only have two more groups in the level 3/4 area, and after killing this boss, really, our job will be to get everyone up to level 6. Collect a couple of nice trinkets and increase our loot. So we are going to prepare the dungeons then for the last set of bosses whilst doing that. But it's really mainly about like getting these high-level quests in. We still have these low-level guys here on our back burner. And I'm willing to give them a shot once everyone else is at the maximum level. But it's really about the high-level groups at the moment. I absolutely like playing the level 5 dungeons. They are a little bit harder, and the courtyard is still up for taking as well. It's level 0, and these guys are going to be the ones upgrading it. I'm not sure if starting at level 2 will be a good idea. Maybe I'm trying to get level 1s for now, so that these that we can take one group through the whole dungeon. Level 2 might be too high, so they will refuse then to continue afterwards. But yeah, that's details, guys, details. Good, let's go into the boss battle. We're taking maximum amount of food with us, 2 shovels, 2 keys. We're going to take 12 torches with us, and since we're going into the Weald, I guess 1 medical herbs is for free anyways, and 1 anti-venom. That's pretty much it. Oh, wait a second. We'll take 2 bandages for this party, so we can make sure that, well, 1 is enough for some extra loot. Okay, here we go.
That even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication. The smell of sulfur and gunpowder.
All right, so the 12 Brigand powder is right down there at the end of the hallway. Can't really miss it. We're going to use our first shovel for some extra loot. Payday. Nice little extra money. Oh, nice. The leopard hits for a ton. I love it. Yeah, I mean, we can start... Oh, wow. I was about to say we can start healing. There we go. Just 1 more enemy left over. Let's try to heal up as much as possible. And kill him. Easy enough.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I'm missing the AoE heal of the vessel. It's just such a nice ability because if you're in a situation like we are currently, where 3 of our guys have somewhat lower hit points than expected, it is just so convenient to to heal everyone with just one click. So from a pure damage perspective, we're fine. I don't see any issues. Maybe for the end fight with the with a 12-pounder, we will need precise damage for the right position. The only thing I'm worrying about is that the leopard will not be able to deliver it, because he's very strong at position 1 and 2, but not so much at the positions afterwards. So well, it's going to be a bummer, which means the others need to take over that part of the job. Okay, we're going to take some extra stress here, mainly because we wanted to have this here. Great extra treasure. We don't need to go into this direction. Five damage. This guy is dead already. Yep, that was a one-shot. Let's continue. We found the secret room. So far, the enemies haven't been much of a challenge. We might do some stress healing here. Preemptively, just before we rest, to make sure that also the stress levels are fine. We're using the remaining time to heal up and stress heal mainly. I can see how much of a difference an occultist and archivist makes, antiquary makes in terms of loot. Although we had a couple of fights so far, we're still pretty low on loot. With an antiquary at that moment in time, we would probably already be swimming in loot. Nice. Okay, so finally we can heal. The flatulent needs to be low on hit points. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that was unlucky. We got hit twice for over 20-ish points of stress. He was at 50 before we started. Oh, he doesn't want to be healed. Well, that sucks.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Let me shortly look up what the pristine fountain does. I think it was a positive effect. Yeah, stress heal 30 or just stress heal 20 without the holy water. Good enough for us. We need to get his stress levels down. From a sustainability perspective, the group can still very much outstay in this dungeon. I don't think that we're going to have much of an issue. The only topic is the high level of stress. That really sucks. And of course, they are continuing to stress him out. Yep, back to 110. That's bad.
These nightmarish creatures can be killed. They can be beaten.
Okay, almost there. Let's put all of the usable items on the top row. Yeah, this is here. Okay.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Interesting. He still tries to accumulate more stress. (118) stress is not good. We definitely will need some help there. But since we're almost at the end of the dungeon, might be good enough for now. 130 stress. It's getting closer and closer. I don't like it. We need to kill the stress damage dealer. We're at 140. Yeah, letting him get at least 1 or 2 kills helps just to stall the stress level, but I don't think that we can keep up with the stress gain much longer.
Success so clearly.
We don't need another key. Let's instead get the medical herbs. So the Eldritch Altar, holy water, and if we just normally take it, there's a high probability of getting even more stress. So we're not going to do that, of course. This here would require even something else. I think the remains were, yeah, based on bandages. And that's probably one of the worst things that we could see right before going there, because it increases the stress level to 160. Well done. We are at the point where it's really dangerous to enter. Good job. Makes the whole situation a little bit more tense. Oh fuck, I forgot we could camp. No, how could I forget that we have still had a camp? How could I forget about that? In my mind, I thought we already used the camp. Fleeing now would probably cause way too much stress. So this is us going big or going broke. This guy is going to die anyways. I don't want to kill him previously. Might as well deal some damage for now. This one here is closer now. Need to make sure that we always kill the last ranks. Okay, so we will, whenever possible, focus the cannon. Elsewise, it's really about the reinforcements mainly.
Grievous injury. How could it be?
Yeah, that was necessary. I didn't want more stress. But apparently we can't prevent him from summoning at least some reinforcements. If he's down to 0 reinforcements, it seems that he's summoning 2, which sucks. So might as well keep him in that quote-unquote sweet spot where he's only summoning 1 reinforcement at a time.
Precision and power.
Oh, wow. He's a dodgy motherfucker. Good. We keep we keep at least the cannoneer pretty much down. That's good. Good. We got her. We got the cannon down to about 2/3. Yeah, unfortunately, our flatulent really doesn't deal that much amount of damage against the cannon because the cannon is immune with 220 bleed resist. It's nigh immune to bleeding effects, which means it falls to our backline to damage it, or as long as it's sent in front, we're of course using the AoE attacks from the leopard. Currently, we're fine on damage, so I'm going to focus more on the cannon. We're fine on hit points. We keep this guy up alive, more or less. He'll just take AoE damage. Cannoneer is dead. That's good. We'll continue to harass the cannon itself. That was a very successful round. Think that won't be enough. Wait a second. He has 5 hit points. He's bleeding for 5. Yeah, that's enough. So we're continuing our focus on the cannon itself. Reasonably successful, if I may add. This guy's dead again. So yeah, we have enough hit points to withstand one more round. He's just going to summon one more cannon. Fuseman. Cannon itself is down to 8 hit points, which we're now going to focus it completely down. There we go. All right, this guy's dead. Perfect. Yeah, wasn't the cleanest of all combats, but I got the hang of it after about halfway through the combat. Take the blueprints. I'd like to get one more deed. There we go. And before we exit, we're going to camp. Okay, I accidentally fucked up eating the food. That was stupid. So first, let's prevent any nighttime ambush. Don't want to drive anyone else mad. First of all, big fat stress relief for him. His hit points are irrelevant at that stage. Just need to make sure that we heal the most amount of stress possible. I was afraid to use Gallows Humor because the leopard was so close of getting insane. Okay, fair enough. Everyone exits the dungeon with about 50 stress, with the exception of our flatulent, who is like completely freaked out. Good, 27,000 the blueprint and some heirlooms, plus the occultist cauldron. We just reached level 5 and got a decent chunk of loot out of it. I'll do some towns crafting, and we see each other in the next dungeon, guys.